Okay.
Hey man, we do apologize about that. We don't know what happened. It just went
Straight black.
straight up. We don't know what happened, and we can't seem to
Retrieve the last
get all
live.
the information. We were trying.
Glad y'all could. We
Thank
is
you.
too.
We were trying. Like, I don't know what happened with the live stream. It
went black.
It went black. It went straight black. I turned the computer off and turned it back on. It's still doing the same thing. Welcome back to live. This is part two, people. So please thumbs up this live. I'm sorry. Thumbs it up. Let's try to run it up. Hello, Miss Nice. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. Sorry you missed part one.
Juletta. Did I say your name right?
Juliet.
It says Juletta.
Is it Juliet or Gillette? Hey, welcome. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, Miss Nice. Let's try that, Miss Nice T. I'm sorry if I'm messing your name up. Yeah, but we was talking about.
Oh, Juliet. Okay, Romeo and Juliet. All right.
Okay. Our topic is.
I'm finna type the topic.
Yeah, Bianca's gonna type it. Oh, baby, you ain't. Okay, there you go. That's the topic. Loving the skin that you in. And we dropped some really, really good nuggets. And I got some really, really good feedback from, the viewers and everything about what we were talking about. The main thing is, how can you love yourself? How can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? That's the main thing. And also, we were talking about, teaching children as they grow up, how to handle different situations. It all comes back to teaching them how to love themselves, and how to grow into love, and how we as a people need to take a stand to teach these kids the right way. And I used the main thing that I used was
with males.
Yeah, males, females, how the female community will embrace more of a female than how the male community, always consider everything to be weak if a man was to show us his emotions. Not always, but majority of the time. Hey, Kennedy, thank you guys for coming back. Please hit that like button. Miss Creole, if you can definitely continuously to iterate that when we get new viewers, to hit that like button, so we can definitely say, Jules, use your other channel. Okay. Yeah, use them all. We need to run this up. This needs to be heard. Please share this. If you have Facebook, drop it on there. Let them see this stream. Start a watch party. Let's get it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, doing it now.
Let's get it out there. Share it, because it's a lot of people that need to hear this. A lot of people need to hear, and other grown people
need to hear this,
doing some positive things. They need to hear it as well. We have to take that stand. We have to be those people to show them, like, hey, it's all good. It's all good to express yourself.
It is.
Let me check something out right quick. I'm gonna share this myself. Excuse the noise in the background. You hear the baby. He flipping out. He's got his show on and he get really excited.
All them sleep.
Mm-hmm. Except for Naya, she not asleep.
She probably one thing got in the bed. Okay, how was y'all day today?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
She ain't on what time?
Oh, it
Sabrina already did.
Yeah.
How old? He's 2. He's 2.
He only 2 years old, and he get excited when that Cocomelon drop. Boy, that Cocomelon come on, he go
crazy.
Let me see if I can start a watch party.
Back, I don't want the cord to break.
We live streaming. Okay, everybody. Family and friends. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what's up.
Okay.
Let's try to run this up. If y'all can start a watch party on y'all Facebook channel, please do so. You know, and I appreciate everybody participation because this is something that needs to be out there for everybody. I don't care what color you is. We all need to we all need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what? I don't know. That little baby that be on there, boy, that little baby be into something else, flipping on light switches. He learned that from the little baby. And that little baby, boy, that little baby.
Little baby be going there getting that sugar up out the cabinet. He be slanging these cabinets open.
Yeah. So to get back into what we were talking about is yes, and that's no. I can't stand it.
I know I'm trying to get him into like other cartoons now.
So we trying to do something different. You know what I mean? Everybody, please smash that like button. Smash it. Let's get this topic going again. Let's get to talking about this. I'm trying to wait till some numbers go up in here. All right, we got 6 likes. All right, let's try to get it on up. You know what I mean? Let's keep on hyping it up. And my monitors, please, y'all, when you know what I'm saying, if any spam coming here, take care of that immediately for me. Please keep putting it in the chat, to hit that like button, and share. Let's share this. Let's get this out there. Let's try to get some numbers today. Let's try to really put that out there. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It says, we'll do Sabrina turn. I smashed that like button like I smashed that gun. Like you smashing that gun. Yeah, he's chewing the heck up out of it.
You know how I get when I get, when something go on, when I got something on my mind, I get fidgety. You know what I'm saying? I got to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is what people failing to realize is it comes back to, again, that same thing, that one thing, that main thing is self-love. You have to be able to love yourself in order to do anything. You know what I mean? Anything correctly, in a positive manner. Hello, Sabrina. Welcome. And without being taught about certain situations when they come about, we lack in those areas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we get more angry at it and we start to hate things that we don't know or understand. That young lady might be across the street, might be doing a little bit better than you. Instead of you asking how that young lady got to that point, or the hard work that she put behind it, walking in that person's shoes, you rather sit back in your comfort zone and hate an individual of something, right? Or criticize them for what they're doing. I don't care what you do in life, you always gonna have somebody to criticize you. You could be almost Mr. Perfect, Mr. or Mrs. Perfect, but you will always have somebody criticizing you and start hating. I don't care what it is. Oh, your dress too short. Oh, her heels is too scuffed up. Oh, look at that big old suit that man got on. That's hate. Why are you hating? Why are you hating behind that? Is it something that you're lacking? What is it that you're lacking? The
It's something
main
they don't
thing,
have or they can't
right?
afford.
They can't. No, the thing that they don't have is loving themselves. Because, like I say again, if you love yourself, you ain't gonna hate on nobody else. If you love yourself correctly and you have, you are giving that positive love, loving yourself creates positivity. That's that's a nugget right there. Loving yourself creates positivity. Because if you're loving yourself, and you care about yourself and you know your worth and you have built something within you, you're not going to let nobody tear it down. You're not going to let nobody continuously bring you down. You're not going to hate on another person. You be like, oh, okay, they getting it like that. All right, let me see if I can get it that way. I'm about to start driving, but I got y'all running and listening. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Creole. I appreciate that.
Be safe while you drive.
Yeah, make sure you please be safe. Make sure you're looking out for everybody else. You have to, driving out there, you got to make sure you're driving for yourself and other people too. So please be safe. I love everyone the same, but because I know I struggle myself.
That's right, Sabrina.
But I'm here and I try. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. It's about trying. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, learning something on a daily basis, it gives you, that gives, your gun ammunition. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that you learn on a daily basis, you store that in your subconscious. So while something that somebody could say that's very positive to you is going on in the back of your mind while you dealing with all the things and all the twists and turns life throw at you at the front of your brain. You know what I mean? But it's always that positive. It's going to be that positive thing that lingers in the back of your head. Just like when you were a child, your parents, if you had some really good parents, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't going to say their parents is bad, but the ones that incorporate that positivity, the ones that taught you, regardless of whatever somebody say about you, you have to continuously being that positive light. You have to continuously being that positive influence, even though another individual is being negative. And that's sometimes hard to do, even if you have that self-love, but you still have to be able to think outside of that box. When you are allowing somebody to say negative things to you, and you keep allowing that to beat you up, you are putting yourself in a four-cornered wall. Can you dig it? You are allowing that person to live in your head rent-free.
That ain't good, because they'll end up messing your whole life up.
Yeah, that'll mess your whole life up. And then now you are starting to feel sorry for yourself. Your confidence level is dropping. No, stop allowing people to enter into your mind and your heart with their negative thoughts, and love who you are, regardless if you fat, you skinny, you know what I mean, you thick, whatever it is. If you got blemishes all over your face and your skin is peeling off everywhere, love you. Yeah, you the second person that's done said something about me being positive and I should be like a public speaker. If I hear it again, I'm going crazy in here. You hear me? But yeah. But I try to do that. This is what I mean. It comes from the way I was taught. Yeah, I was a counselor with DCFS. You know what I'm saying? But we got to do what we got to do. We got to help each other. It's time that we uplift each other and, in a positive manner than always tearing each other down. I grew up in Chicago. I grew up in the Inglewood area. And, a lot of people, I hear a lot of people say that it's hard to get out.
No, it's not.
It's hard to get out the hood.
Put your mind to it, you can do anything.
It's like when you positive and negative will find you, especially when they're not sure what's going on in your life. They fear the unknown. You know what I'm saying? That's fact. You know what I mean? If what you don't know about an individual, you know what I mean, it does follow you. But you as an individual, by you have built that self-love, that self-restraint, this overconfident, you have to build this because okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this. When you build a building, you have to make sure that the foundation is very strong. You know what? I'm gonna hit on that in 1 second, Kennedy. Just give me 1 second. Let me get this out. When you build a building, okay, you have to make sure that the foundation is very strong enough to carry the weight of however tall that you are building this building, right? Just like with self, the world is very heavy. The twists and turns that it throws at you it can be breathtaking, literally. But you have to be able to stand what anybody throws at you. That's building your confidence. Well, let's okay, thank you, from stopping by. We greatly appreciate it. You have to build that building and you building it up strong. Just like, I got sidetracked a little bit because I was reading that. But what you have to make sure that you are be able to withstand being in a box, allowing your stinking thinking to come in like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I'm not good enough to do that. Oh, I'm not fit enough to fit in. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. From my understanding, I'm ticking and I got real good service right now. So, I don't know. It could be you, Kennedy. You have to make sure that you have your thoughts in the proper place. I don't know how many Bible scholars I got out there, but the Bible teaches you that you have to die a daily death, meaning you have to cleanse yourself of all that you have collected in that day, and you have to kill it off, all the negative things, and start the new day tomorrow fresh. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take the time out to really analyze who you are. Build yourself up to be the person that you desire to be. Nobody want to live in poverty. Nobody want to continuously to be down on their luck. Everybody want to come up and they want to make sure that their families are able to have what they didn't have, especially when you have kids. You want to give them the life that you didn't have, whatever that may be. You want to teach them that, hey, with a little hard work, there's nothing wrong with a little hard work, but you got to, this is how you go about doing it. Okay. Yeah, that stinking thinking ain't good. But you said something, Kennedy, that really resonated with me. You said that the devil was always busy. Let's talk about this. There's no devil busier than the one that lives inside you. Because you control everything. You control the way you think. You have God gave you free will. Okay. You have a choice to make the right decision or the wrong decision. You know the consequences of both. It's just a path that you chose. See, everybody always want to find something else to blame things on, but they don't look at the man in the mirror. You are the one that is causing all those problems. I'm not talking to those that fell upon a hard time or fell in a situation that this has nothing to do with you. I'm talking about those ones that had the option to go left or right. You chose to go left. Now you have to reap the consequences of going left. You can't blame nobody for going left but you. You have all the proper information, or did you lack some information? If you lack some information, then that means you need to go seek and ye shall find. As I'm putting this out there right now for people that can, so they can seek and they find answers to this situation. People don't love themselves, man. To tell you the truth, why do you think a lot of people that's out here that drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink again and drink some more? Why? Because they get so caught up in this box, this wall, right? That they can't escape it. Till it becomes their comfort zone. They allowing they making they putting they self deep in it. You're right. That's the way you chose to go. You had that choice. Now, even though you made the wrong decision, it's never too late to turn back. It's never too late to turn back and get your life back on the right path. Because just like you put yourself in that situation, you can get yourself out with the help of the Lord. God said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. And I believe that. I believe that 1,000%. Because I done been in a couple of situations where as long as I kept my faith, you know what I mean, things got better. You know, I didn't always put myself in situations. Again, like I say, I wasn't speaking about those that didn't put themselves in the situation. Life sometimes give you its twists and turns, but life always give you a test as well. Are you going to pass it or are you going to fail it? And if you love yourself enough, just like, I'm going to put it like this. You going to school, right? You're trying to become a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever. Well, mixed message. Yeah, that was school. I'm sorry, y'all. You're trying to become a doctor, a lawyer. Now, in order to become a doctor, lawyer, nurse, there's a curriculum you must follow. You have to go through all these tests. You have to go through, all these lectures. You have to go through all this, that, and the other. But if you stick with it, right, pay attention, study thyself, right, and the material, when it comes time for taking tests, you will what? Pass. You can always pass a test. You have to put your mind to it. Everything is mental. You gotta look at it. It's either you want to do it or you don't. If you don't want to do it, there's no half-assing anything. You know what I mean? God say there's no lukewarm. It's either hot or cold. You either one or the other. You can't half-ass do anything. Half-assing is not going to get you anywhere. But if you put forward your best foot and you are trying to do your best, and okay, yeah, sometimes you get knocked down, but it's just a learning experience. You knew, okay, you put your best foot forward. You might not have had the proper information to jump that hurdle, but by stopping you, now you're able to read on a little bit more and learn something a little bit better. So when that test arises again, guess what? You're gonna pass it. Self-love. If you love yourself properly, right? And you want to do better and you have desires to do better, you will. Exactly. Traveling Jules, you said it. On a daily basis, you be tested. You constantly tested. Whether you tested by an individual, whether you tested by the challenges of a job, whether you challenged by the whatever life throws at you, your children, whatever it is, but it takes you to have that discipline, right? in order to deal with that situation. Again, it comes back to the know-how. And a lot of people out here don't have that know-how. Nobody has taught them anything. So they hate, they get upset, they get mad because you have that know-how. You are putting your best foot forward. You are doing right by people. You're not hating on no individual. You trying to help a person. And just because they want to know it, they desire to know what it is. But just because they're not there at that particular point, don't mean they're not going to never be there. It's just not your turn. We have to, as people, teach one another patience. Show them how to be patient. Showing a person how to be patient is play the waiting game. I sit here and I be quiet for 30 minutes. None talking. This is a game that you can play with people. This is teaching them patience. Sit there for 30 minutes not saying anything. Not even moving. But you have to train yourself first to do so. Once you do that, and you're teaching them that, then guess what? Now, when it comes to a waiting situation in life, they can reflect back on that waiting game that you played with them. Oh, this is what that so-and-so was talking about. This is how they say do this. All right, sit and wait. When you work in a job, you don't get a paycheck right immediately, right? You have to do the work first. So you wait, you patiently wait, but you have something to occupy you in the meantime, which is working to earn. While you're sitting there quiet, you are working to earn the patience. Because you got to do it first in order to earn, in order to achieve it, right? You have to accomplish that. So what you're going through is 30 minutes of silence, waiting for the next thing to come about before you can make a reaction. That is a good way of teaching a person how to have patience. A good way of teaching a person how to fall in love with themselves is putting them in front of a mirror, allowing affirmations to be available and visible, and have them to repeat after you and say that, and then it will resonate with them. You'll be surprised. A lot of people might break down and start crying because they never had nobody to show them what you are showing. You know what I'm saying? People don't have that. People don't have that understanding. People don't have that willpower. And again, you're right, Traveling Jules. Discipline, patience, faith, and strength. How do you get strength? Patience. Going through beatings. Going through a test. You strengthen yourself by going through something. That's the only way you're going to get stronger. You have to go through it. You know what I mean? Faith, yes. Believing in yourself. Believing in a higher being. Yes. These are the things that's going to continuously to carry you forward. So therefore, you will be able to deal with circumstances as they come about. People don't teach that. You know, the main thing that they teach you in school is work some more, work, retire. And then, what else is there to do? They took the Bibles out of the school. So a lot of people, when the stories in the Bible was teaching people about how to do this and how to do that, they took that out. They just say, okay, well, I'm going to let you just run wild and free. Wild and free causes a lot of chaos. And that's what dealing with today in this world. And it all comes back because it's like, to tell you the truth, is people are yearning for help, but they just don't know how to ask. They are yearning for the know-how. They are yearning for the ability to do the things and overcome obstacles as you are. They see you doing it on a regular basis. That's what makes them dislike you because they can't do it. All they have to do is open up their mouth and say, you know what, man, I'm not going to be like the rest of them. I'm not going to hate like everybody else. Show me how. Show me how you got so strong. Show me how you have this discipline. Show me, how did you gain that patience? How do you have as much faith that you have? How did you become so strong? All you got to do is open up your mouth and ask. For my Bible scholars out there, what the Lord say? My people perish because lack of understanding. Right? That's the reason that we all falling off. That's stinking thinking. That's nothing but some stinking thinking. How can you possibly say you know it all when you have not lived everything? You have not seen it all. That's ignorance. If a person is constantly thinking that way, then they're going to drown themselves. How can you say you a know-it-all when you have not lived every single detail? So you live from the beginning of time all the way up until now. And you still wouldn't know everything because I'm sure that things happen in other parts of the world that didn't happen in front of you. So there's no way you can know everything. You know what I'm saying? But yes, people do portray as if I know it all. You can't tell me nothing. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. But yeah, soon as a situation come about, you know what I mean? You want to get mad. You want to fight. You want to do all this, that, and the other stuff. Just take a step back and look at the situation and where you messed up at. Understand it and fix it and move forward. Or they say, I don't need no one telling me nothing about my business or what I can do differently. You know what? See, those are the people that see, and there's another thing. Misery loves company. They have pushed away self-love so much that they have built up something called a resistance. They have resentment in them that is so deep because they didn't have the know-how to, when you as an individual come in and you're trying to say, hey man, you messing up. Let me teach you, or let me show you the proper way. Oh, I don't need you telling me nothing about my business or what I can do differently. So you still want to continue. How do you expect better when you continuously doing the same thing? Isn't that the definition of insanity? I'm always open to better, not only myself, but my brand. Exactly. Too much ego can land you in a world of trouble. You can't be so cocky to where you can't be taught. But you do have individuals out here. And it come back to that one thing that they lack in. Love. A lot of females, I've heard this conversation so many times, men as well, say, why do I keep attracting the wrong individual? I know y'all done heard that.
Or the same ones.
Or the same type of person. It's because of the way you think. If you continuously think and you are vibrating that same thing in the atmosphere. Right.
It is you.
You keep putting the same thing in the atmosphere because of what you allow. Yes, that's absolutely true. Why are you continuously to allow it though? Because you don't know different. You allowing what you don't know different. You allow what's very comfortable to you. You don't want to change because change can be scary.
It is scary.
I embrace it. You have to embrace it because it ain't going to go nowhere. Everything around you is going to continuously to change, and you're going to continuously be the same way. No. Because you can do that. I mean, you're never going to grow. You're going to continuously be at a standstill. You're going to be stuck. And now again, you've dug yourself in a situation.
Or the life will constantly be the same circle. It's going to go play over and over.
That's it. It's going to be it's deja vu all over again.
Mm-hmm. You're going to constantly ask yourself,
why? Until you understand that you have to change the way you think. If you want to lose weight, prime example. If you want to lose weight, what you got to do? You got to do something. You got to change your eating habits, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want $1 million, you have to think millions. If you want to be better, you have to think better. It's all about change. Now, did I say stay the same way you're thinking? You know what I mean? Yes, you have to continuously keep your mind rotating. How does the brain grow? How does the brain continuously function? The body has blood, it has vessels, and it keeps pumping. The heart keeps pumping blood throughout the brain, the body, everything, right? So if it stopped, then what? How can you grow? You can't. It eventually what? Die. And that comes back to the thing that I said earlier. That's why the graveyard is so rich. The graveyards are very, very rich. Reason being is because you die with those thoughts. You can have the most positive thoughts in the world, something that can actually change the world for the better, but you keeping it to yourself because of your stinking thinking. That's deep. You're not going to go to you are depriving yourself. It's unfair to you to think that way. Actually, thinking that way is causing more harm than it is good. By you thinking the way that you are thinking, it is hindering your life from its highest potential. And it all comes back because you don't even know how to love yourself correctly. How can you expect to go to that next step in life if you don't love you? How can you want better if you don't know better? You have to develop the will of good and positivity in order to move to that next positive thing. But it all starts with that man in the mirror. Say, I love you. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself. Ain't nobody got to be in there. You go in the bathroom and you in there plucking your eyebrows, digging boogers out your nose on a regular basis anyway. So why you in there doing all that? After you finish or before you start, say, with that booger hanging out your nose or with that eyebrow out of place, saying, I love you for who you are. The body gonna make it anyway. It's gonna continuously grow hair. You're gonna continuously produce mucus. Say I love you what you're looking like that at your ugliest moment. I guarantee you start having a different perspective. Because if I can love me at my worst, then I definitely can love me at my best. And I'm not gonna allow nothing or no one to stop me from getting there. You understand that? You got to fall in love with you. If you want all these positive things to happen, you got to go back to the drawing board sometimes. Don't necessarily mean that you got to stay there. And your calculations of what you've concluded, you might have to go back and fix one thing, one or two things, yourself and your attitude. If you fix yourself and get around positive things that's making positive decisions, you have no other choice but to change. All you have to do is allow yourself to think outside of the box. Matter of fact, tear the walls down. You're not in a box. It's just you are thinking so much negativity that you have put yourself in a circle. Actually, you in a daze. You are in a daze from all the corruption that's going on around you, and you are digesting this. This is what you are eating. How can you, go back to it again, how can you lose weight still eating junk food? I'm gonna wait. You can't. If you start eating positive and start eating healthy, life changes. You know, people always say this one thing, oh, he old and he's set in his ways. Oh, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's not true. If you are willing to learn and you are tired of the way that you are,
you'll change.
You're going to find something to help you get out of what you in. Positive. Period. If you selling drugs on the corner, you tired of getting police pulling you over and locking you up in jail. You tired of going to jail. You tired of doing all this. You tired of making your mama cry. You tired of hearing your auntie crying. You're going to do something. Man, I can't keep living like this. It's going to start resonating. I can't keep doing this. Because it's not only is it hurting me, but it's hurting everybody around me. It's hurting the ones that I, love. And if you see in the pain in their eyes because they love you so much, then, you know what I'm saying? You have to make a change. Bianca, go ahead and talk to the people. I've been talking a lot. They don't want to hear me no more.
You the one giving the advantage. I'm just listening to what you say. I'm learning from this. I'm getting ideas and stuff.
Go right ahead. Yeah, Kennedy said she said
look like
you got something to say. So please, by all means.
I ain't got nothing to say. Go on, continue.
No. I mean, we all gotta participate in this. You know what I mean? It's just not a one-man show. Sometimes I get carried away. Y'all gotta forgive me, man.
Go ahead, talk.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, it get the going.
Trust me, when it comes to a part that you say, I say something.
Yeah. But you know, we gotta grow.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
You talking about you gotta start with yourself, but if you wasn't taught that way, how's you able to learn?
By listening. How does faith come? How do you gain faith? By hearing. You know, main thing is everybody get tired of a situation.
They do. Everybody. I got tired of a lot of situations.
So what you do when you get tired of it?
I leave it alone.
You make the change, right?
Yeah. For instance, when my life is steady going in a circle, I got tired of it. I just
go ahead. She said, "What was the question?" She asked that question over again.
What was my question? Hold on, I got so much on my mind. If you wasn't taught how to love yourself, how's you able to change? He said by listening.
By listening.
By listening to who?
By listening to what you want to become. Everybody.
First, you got to figure out what you want to become.
Exactly.
In order to listen.
Yes, you do. You have to figure out what it is that you want to do. But you said you were tired, right?
Yeah, I was tired of the situation.
Okay, so
if
you are tired of a situation, that means you want change, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you want to change what you were going through.
Yeah, I had to sit down, get a planner, pen and paper, write down stuff I wasn't going to tolerate no more or deal with no more.
Exactly. What you did, you jot down all the negatives that was happening and you put what you want to happen, right?
Yeah, but it took me a minute to try to get the thoughts out of my head and the negative vibe and stuff people were saying to me.
Again, they go back to what I was saying. You can dig yourself into a hole, but it ain't never too late to turn it around.
That's true, because I did a whole 360.
Exactly.
So a lot of people I cut off.
Actually, you did a 180 because 360 will be going in circles.
Well, 180.
So a 180 will be deflecting yourself in the opposite direction.
Positive people, positive things. That's what I started doing.
Exactly. That's what I started doing.
But I also isolated myself.
Okay. You isolated yourself because you were tired of dealing with the negativity. So
to get controlling my life and telling me what to do.
So you got away from that by isolating yourself. Isolating yourself lets you find.
Is it this cord doing that?
Okay, here we go. In that isolation, you found yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And finding yourself, you said, I love me enough to want better. Right?
Yeah.
So then you start looking for what? Better. Start doing things positive.
Doing things different.
Right. Exactly. So with that being said, you just answered your own question. Okay, it's not about what you talk, it's about what you do with what you have. You have, regardless of whatever you've been taught, you still know two things, right and wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right gives you, it's an internal feeling that you have. That's what every human being across the world. You have that internal feeling of, yeah, that's right. But it's up to you to pay attention to it. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Hey, can y'all hear me?
We can't see the things.
Let me see something.
Is it show on? He drunk his cup. He's sleeping.
Can y'all hear us?
We ain't gonna see the response.
I don't know what's going on with this, man. This is the second time this happened. Where's your phone? I don't know what's going on. I can't even see. Okay, yeah, they can kind of hear us, I guess. Okay, yeah, they can kind of hear us, I guess.
Okay, we can't see the texts or
we can't see the
live chat. For some reason we don't know what's going on with this, but I end up changing my life. End up doing a lot of things different, making my own decisions and stuff like that. Because at first I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do, control my life. I had somebody else controlling my life.
And see, that's the worst thing in the world, man. Especially when you got people that's feeding you negativity, controlling your life. That's sad. But is your life controlled now?
Oh no, I do what I want to do. No, not
So,
like that. Don't.
but what I'm saying is, you know, what I mean,
It's better.
it's
Better.
you know what I mean, you're in a better situation. So what you did, you went through the problem, you identified the problem,
and I saw.
You put yourself in a better situation by isolating yourself. From that isolation, you move forward in a positive manner. So therefore, you are in a better situation, right? See what I'm saying? Right. But you have to find yourself. You have to love on you. You got to be able to love on yourself in order to get to that next level in your life. And that's what I've been saying. Love the skin that you in, regardless of whatever it look like, what shape it come in, you have to love on you. I don't know what's going on with this, man. It's like,
I'm unable to connect to the chat.
The chat.
I don't know, y'all.
Hopefully I'll touch somebody. You know, hopefully it was in a positive way. You know, I'm not meaning to step on nobody's toes, but what I'm saying is, in order to get to that next step in life, it starts with self. You know, at a point in time in your life, you got to say, when are you going to say enough is enough? When are you going to say that I'm tired of this? When are you going to stop that stinking thinking and allow yourself to soar to your highest potential? You can be your own stumbling block. You are hindering yourself from being great just because, oh, so-and-so told me I ain't going to be nothing. So I ain't going to never be nothing. You just repeated back that negative thing that the person fed you. You know what I mean? And now that's what you live by. It's playing every day in your subconscious like, they ain't nothing. I ain't going to be nothing. You see it in movies. You see it on a day-to-day basis. Mothers tell their daughters that. Fathers tell their sons that. Brothers tell their brothers and sisters the same thing. That raised them. Oh, yeah. What they looking up to? What do you have to look up to? Is what you looking up to a positive influence? Right? Mm-hmm. Am I in the best situation? Even if after a certain period of time, you have to look at it like, man, look, I can't handle all this negativity that you feed me. I have to do something different.
When you get so much inside of you, so much negativity inside of you, you just want to explode. But the way you explode might not be a good way. So
it might not.
It might not. It might trigger the person the wrong way. It might. But they can't get mad at how you feel.
No, you can't get mad at the way another person feel. You know what I mean? But it still comes back to, you know, you getting tired because you loving on you. Restore chat. Go back to restore chat. It's still doing the same thing, man. You know, you got to be able to understand, you know, when something is hindering you. Whether it's your family, whether it's your boyfriend, whether whatever it is around you that's stopping you from being the best you in a positive way. You know, I had a person, you know, tell me that you ain't gonna be nothing. Because look at your family, they ain't nothing. But I say that's a lie.
They
You
can't.
can't put me in that same
Yeah.
category.
That's what I'm
I
trying to say.
refuse to allow you to put me in that same category of what you think. You know what I mean? People will speak some bad stuff over your life so quick. You know what I mean? That's why I say you got to be protected, man. You know what I mean? You got to love you enough to say, man, I ain't finna listen to that. You know what I mean? Because if you don't love you and you just continuously going off with somebody else, say, man, you're going to fall into that trap. You're going to be one person that's stuck and wondering why I can't get to that next level. You know what I mean? And that hurt to even think about that because you know you got so many people out here that's going through that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody done told them, "Oh, you ain't never gonna be nothing," and they start to believe it. The mind is very, very powerful. What you believe and what you do, you know, I'm telling you, man. If you start believing in something and it's negative, it'll take over you. Okay, yeah, I can read the comments on my phone, but in this chat right here, I can't see it. Okay, okay, I got loud and clear. Oh, look at that smile. Kennedy said, look at that smile. I don't know what she went through, but that smile says it all. I teared up.
Aww.
How God bless the house. Man, thank you. I appreciate that. I can see him now. You know what I mean? I have to see it through my phone. But y'all can still put it up there, man. Destiny, hey, welcome to the live. You know, I'm sure my monitors will tell you what's going on. I don't know what's happening with YouTube right now. You know, it tells me I'm unable to connect to the chat. Please try again. You know, but like I was saying though, you know,
I'm back. Ooh, done. Thank you. Whew.
She said, okay, let me read to you. She said, I don't know what you went through, but that smile said it all. I teared up.
Oh, who said that? Kennedy?
Yeah. Man, life can be rough at times, man. But you know what? When you love yourself and you projecting love out there, you attract what you want. You know what I mean? You want a thug, you're gonna attract a thug. You want a good man, let your heart project it out there. You know what I mean? You will get it. You will get somebody that's gonna help you. God ain't gonna send you nobody that's unequally yoked. You know what I mean? He gonna send you somebody on your level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys believe in God, but I'm a very firm believer of it because I done been through some things. And look, let me tell you one thing. He has gotten me through every single thing. You understand what I'm saying? You getting sleepy?
I always get sleepy. Ain't nothing new. Don't mind me, y'all. Heck, I run around like a chicken with a head.
But are you happy now of the decisions that you made? Let's get that out there.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Are you happy that you cut those people off?
Yes.
Isolated yourself?
Yeah.
Loved on yourself?
Yes. I feel like I'm in court.
No, you ain't in court. I'm just asking you a question. Why you gotta be
Jesus.
serious? This is serious here.
This is not 21 questions.
No, but I'm just saying though, the people want to know. You know what I mean? Your story.
My life is better. I'm happy with my life.
Your story can help other people. It can be motivational to other individuals, especially the ones that know you, especially the ones that feel as if they are in that same situation and they don't have an out. You are their out. By them seeing your smile and by them knowing what you've been through can make a person's life a whole lot better. They laughing at you, Tom. I feel like I'm in court.
Sure, I ain't never been. That's how they be questioning you. That's a headache.
Too much Law and Order on them. But yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's all about helping one another. No matter if you male or female, black, white, yellow, green, purple, blue. I don't care. You are a human being. And if I can help you in any way, I might be able to say something to you. I might be able to smile at you. You might like my smile, and it might lighten up your day. You know what I mean? I might say, "Hey, how you doing?" That "Hey, how you doing" could be something to enlighten what you are going through. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so. Just right there, that little bit of letting off your chest can be more than what you need. People just don't know how important it is to be a loving, caring, good-spirited person. Because guess what? That is contagious. It rub off. It's like the domino effect, man. You know what I'm saying? By you smiling, it makes another person smile. You see what Kennedy just said? I'm not hollering at you, baby. Please, no. I'm just a little excited. Don't think I'm hollering at you. But what I'm saying is, Kennedy felt that you have been through something in your life. I haven't been through that. Right? Mm-hmm. But your smile showed her that whatever it was that you went through, you overcame. You don't know what Kennedy could be going through. That right there could gave her strength, could have gave her the what she need to get to that next level in her life. There is a tomorrow. Just by you loving on yourself. Just by you taking a stand and say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to deal with that negativity. I'm going to isolate myself. I'm going to love on myself. I'm going to nourish myself. And I'm going to get to that next level, come hell or high water. You are a walking testimony. You are more than a conqueror. You have accomplished that goal. So yes, baby, smile. Because you are one. You have achieved that goal that you set out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to be approachable. And with stinking thinking will not allow you to be approachable by any means necessary. Because you will always think something negative, even if, somebody just trying to show you a kind gesture. Oh, that person just out to do X, Y, and Z. But by you not thinking like that, you took the time to love on you and get you together. Look at what God do for you. God put you in a better situation. Because God said, and everybody know about the Bible. You take the first step, I'll take two. That's what God is telling his people. If you take that first step, God also said that you can have faith in me the size of a mustard seed. A mustard seed. You know how small that is? And I'll take care of the rest. So you had the faith, right? Mm-hmm. The seed was put in there in the ground, and it was nourished by the Lord, and he gave you what you want, and look what you have grown into. A beautiful person that is loved so much by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to love you first before anybody else can love you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to look around. There ain't nothing going on. But I'm just saying, I don't mean to put you on blast like that, but I'm just saying, baby, it's facts. You know what I mean? God will use anything to get his message across. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening right now. You know what I mean? It's going to be all good, people. All you have to do is change the way you think. Just like if you want to lose weight, and I'm saying this again, you can't continuously eating fatty foods if you want to lose some weight. The same thing. If you want to gain positivity and move to that next level in your life, you cannot continuously to carry around those old stinking thoughts. Lose it. Feel better. And everything gonna be all right. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Creole, Kennedy, who else in here?
Traveling Jewel.
Traveling Jewel. I ain't heard that much from y'all. Can y'all still hear me? Hello, hello, hello. What's going on here? Is it froze again?
Yeah, they just comment.
Got you. Okay, I see everybody. You know, that's what it's about. You know, it's time for us all to grow. I don't know what it is in y'all life that's going on right now. I don't know how it is that it came about, but it started with a thought. I don't know what it is you was thinking, but it started with a thought. You can change that, ladies and gentlemen. You can change it. It's never too late. You all are more than a conqueror. Love on yourself. Love on you. Tonight, I challenge each and every one of these people that's listening to my live. You know, everybody should be more open right now of listening. Even if your confidence is up through the roof. I want you to go in your bathroom, close the door, lock it, and just look in the mirror and say, I love you. Say it 10 times. I love you. I love you. And watch how you feel. Even if you cry, shed your tears. But don't let your tears drown you. Wipe your face, stick your head up in the sky, and say, I am more than a conqueror. Love on you. Traveling Jewels, I challenge you to do it as well. Creole already accepted. Kennedy, I challenge you to do it as well. Everybody that's attached to this live right now, I want you to all to go in the mirror and say, I love you. And look at you, no matter what you look like. I don't care if you're fine, you're ugly, you cockeyed, you missing 3 teeth. I don't care what it is. Walk into your bathroom and your mirror and say, I love you. Hey, Supreme, welcome. We got a challenge going on here. Excuse me for moving around. I got to reposition myself. Challenge is to say I love you to self, thyself. Love on thyself. Love the skin that you in. Juliet, if you in here, I challenge you to do the same thing. Go in your bathroom, go wherever there is a mirror, close the door behind you where there's no one in there but you. And say, I love you. Look in the mirror and love on yourself. Hold your head up high and say, I am more than a conqueror. I don't know if y'all believe in God, but after you say all that, say hallelujah, because you have made it. You have made it. Whatever it was that you was going through, you have overcame it because you are still here. It didn't overcome you. You overcame it. I want everybody to walk in your bathroom. I don't care if you in your car. Flip your visor down. Look in your rearview mirror. Whatever you got a mirror at that shows your reflection. Say, I love you. I'm looking at myself right now as I'm saying this, and I get chills every time I say it because I love you. I love you. I love me. And I want y'all to do the same thing. I want y'all to give off positivity tonight. I want you to flash that beautiful smile that you got. I don't care if you're missing the teeth in the front. Smile. You understand that? Smile. Show them teeth. I don't care. Because you don't know what the person that's right next to you is thinking about in their mind. Just flash a smile. It don't hurt nobody. No, you ain't flirting either. Just smile. Just give a little smirk. Ain't nothing wrong with smiling at nobody. And keep in your mind every time you smile to say, I'm sharing love with you. Every time you flash a smile to an individual, I'm sharing love with you. That's all I want. I want everybody to share love. You know what I'm saying? That is powerful. I got 7 people in here, and I challenge all 7 of you, the ones that I can see. 3 things. Walk in and say, I love you in the mirror. Hold your head to the sky. Say, I am more than a conqueror, and hallelujah. And flash that beautiful smile. And with that being said, with that thought of flashing that smile, you saying you love you to every single individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's share the love that way. You know what I mean? Smiling at a person can make a person day. And then it's going to make them think like, man, why that person smiling at me? You know, you want to do things to put stuff on people's mind. Why that person smiling? Because you are more than a conqueror. You love you. And you just want to share the love by showing a little smile. You feel me? That's what I like to do, baby. I like to smile. Ain't nothing wrong with smiling. It's a beautiful thing to love on yourself, man. Loving on yourself is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a friend of mine that was insecure. This was way before, you know, Bianca and I got in a relationship. And actually, me and her was on the phone. I mean, I'm not trying to sound nasty or I'm not trying to disrespect my woman, but this worked. This is what I helped her with. You know, she was laying in the house and she was just you could just hear her sounding down. So I told her, get butt naked. Naked as you came into this world. I say, I ain't got to see the mirror that you're standing in front of. I'm not trying to look at your body, but I want you to love on you. I told her to stand in front of that mirror and say, I love you. For every wrinkle, roll, whatever it is that you have, say, I love you. And when she did that, it was like the conversation changed. You start hearing the confidence being built in her by her telling herself that she loved her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's power right there. You know what I mean? For whatever it is, for every stretch mark that you have on your body, I told her at that moment, love herself. And she did it. And it just made her feel so much better. She started crying. I said, why are you crying? She told me, she was like, because nobody has ever told me to tell me I love me. Me and her don't talk anymore. We're no longer friends. But at that moment, I shared something with her to help her to be a better her. If you don't have positive people around you, hello. If you don't got no positive people around you to encourage you or to motivate you to do better, you have to motivate yourself. Nobody else, I mean, and to you don't have good friends. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You know when you have a good friend, if a good friend is motivating you to do better with your life, challenging you to do better. I consider each and every last one of you guys a friend. So look at me directly in my eyes. I know they kind of low. They made like that, okay? I challenge you all to do better. That's why I gave y'all an assignment. An assignment for self, not for my personal gain, but for you. I challenge you to look in the mirror and say, I love you. It's just that simple. And watch how good you feel. And mean it. Mean every single word that you say. I get chills just thinking about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, I love you. You have to love the skin that you in, regardless of whatever it look like. You have to love it, and that builds your confidence. If you in a meeting, in an executive meeting, and you got a business meeting tomorrow, and you scared, walk in a bathroom and just look at yourself and say, I love you. Just love on yourself. People, that's one thing that we don't do. Everything, situations that come about in life, we always put everything else before us. You know what I mean? Especially if you are a caring person. You know what I mean? You put everything else before you, and you don't really take time to give yourself what it needs. And the main thing, just like you are giving love, you have to be able to receive love. An experiment was done. Okay. They took a plant, 2 plants. Excuse me. They took 2 plants. One plant, they said all negative things to it. And the other plant, they told it on a daily basis, I love you. I love you. They would just say it over and over, but the other one, they would say all bad things to. The bad plant, the one that they said all the bad things to, in a week's time, it had drew up, like it had wilted. You know what I'm saying? But the plant that they spoke the positive things to, it sprouted. You don't believe me? Try to experiment yourself. Get 2 plants. Okay? One, you say nothing but negative things to. You keep them in 2 different parts of your house. That one plant you speak nothing but negative things to. If you have an upstairs, keep it upstairs. The one that you say positive things to, you keep it downstairs. You separate them and just watch it. Monitor it very closely.
I'm gonna try that.
And you will see. I ain't gonna tell you nothing that ain't true. But if I do tell you something, I'm gonna tell you what you can do to test it. Give me a report on it. And you will see, just like people speaking negativity to you, it makes you look old. It makes you look worn out. It makes you feel old. It makes you feel worn out. Excuse me. But when somebody is speaking positive things to you, it make you feel like you can conquer the world. So I am going to be the first. If you haven't heard it in a long time, you are more than a conqueror. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are very intelligent. You are very lively. You are the life of the party. You are bubbly. You are positivity. Okay? That's what I want to say to each and every last one of you. And I hope you take that, and I hope you love on yourself like you ain't never loved on yourself before. Ain't hug yourself. No, I ain't talking about going crazy and doing all the little extra stuff. Okay, because I know somebody out there, mind probably done went straight left field. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just hug on yourself. Love on you. You have to. Because you are study pouring out on a daily basis all this stuff, all this goodness, right? But what are you receiving back? You have to pour back into you. And that comes from loving on yourself. Man, y'all made me feel good tonight, man. You know what I mean? Sitting here listening to me, you know, that's a beautiful thing. That I'm able to say something that's positive to you guys and uplifting to you guys instead of all this that's going on around us is tearing down. How can they let me ask you, this is what I'm gonna say. They say, how can peace be in the middle of a storm? Guess what? It's happening. It's happening right now. Because if we look at the news, there's a storm going on around each and every last one of us. But for this moment right here, there is peace and nothing but positivity. Nothing but positive things going on right here. So yes, I took it upon myself. I take that stand to be that item that shares that positivity to each and every ear that's listening. I love you with the love of Jesus Christ, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing. I love you. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I love you. People need to hear that. People need to breathe that. Positive thing. Ain't nothing you can do about the love that I'm giving to you right now, because this come from a loving place. This topic is from a loving place. Love the skin that you in, no matter what it looks like, no matter what the situation is. Love you, because can't nobody love you better than you. You feel me? I know you feel me. I know you do. And I hope it enlightened somebody. I hope it took that heavy burden off somebody, because I felt that somebody had a heavy burden. And I hope that what I said to you today at this moment enlightened it. Because all we need is a little bit of love. That's all we need. No matter if you 1 or 101, everybody want to feel love. What does love start from? You. Yourself. So this has been a very, very good topic. I'm talking about I got everybody at a standstill here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that make me feel good. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. Please give me a thumbs up and share this live, you know, with somebody that you care about, showing them that it's okay to love on yourself. Nobody will ever love you better than you. No human being will ever love you better than you. So it's time, we as people, to love on ourselves. Love on us so we can be love and love others. We have to take it to the next level. I want everybody, before 2020 hit, to understand what I'm saying. Love on you. Love the skin that you in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love you. And I can't say that enough. I might sound like a tape recorder. So be it. A repetition of things rest in your subconscious. So if you are continuously to hear things on a repeated level, on a constant basis, it resonates. So that's why you hear me saying it over and over and over and over and over again. I want my voice to resonate in your mind when you go to bed tonight, to say love on you. I want you to have positive dreams about love. Okay? Because you are love. God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. If that's not love, I don't know what is. He loved his creation so much that he sacrificed his own for all of us, because he know even if he lived and died, he still would be with the creator regardless. So I'm going to allow him to be born in flesh and save this world, become a vessel to save this world that I so created, because the way it is going, it cannot be attached to me because I am so holy. Right? So now that we have a way to go to God and repent for all of our sins through Jesus, that's love, man. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you look at it. Is it better now? That's good. That's running through here screaming. Is it better now? Creole, is it better? Can you hear me?
What she say?
She said it was buffering. I just want to make sure that they can hear me. Yeah, Bianca back. She keep getting up and doing things with the baby and everything. So we apologize. You start saying one of us, and then you see two. Rio, can you hear me? Kennedy, can you hear me? Traveling Jewel, can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. Can y'all hear me? Well, anyway, regardless of what's happening, I still say love on yourself. Love on yourself. Give positive vibes. You know, in order to be loved, you have to first love the skin that you in. Okay?
It must be YouTube.
It gotta be. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be signing out. Don't forget, I love you. Peace.